All right, what's up, guys? So, yeah, I knew Trump was going to say something. I didn't realize the whole tweet didn't show up. So, let me see if I can. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so, but anyways, yeah, I do apologize for that. Like, I just seen that and stuff. But anyways, so, yeah, I guess somebody, whoever, had asked about Trump's reaction to Bad Bunny headlining the Super Bowl halftime show. Trump goes on to say, and I just think he's flat out lying, but he goes on to say, I've never heard of him. I don't know who he is. I don't know why they're doing it. Should I do like my Trump voice? I feel because I don't really do a Trump voice. And so I'm like, I never heard of him. I don't know who he is. I don't know who. See, that's the thing. I'm like, I don't feel like that's good enough. I don't feel like maybe if I practice a little bit more, I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna work on it a little bit, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my hardest at some point in time to do a Trump video, but using my Trump voice. But anyways, continue on with what he said. But then he goes on to say it's crazy and then they blame it on some promoter they hired to pick up entertainment. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous that you're trying to have an opinion on probably what's going to be one of the best halftime shows ever. And that's the thing. For those that don't really know who Bad Bunny is, I would definitely recommend, like, if you're like, dang, I don't know where to start. I don't know if I should listen to his music. I don't know if I should watch movies that he's involved in. I don't know if I should, see what he's about on social media. Like, if there's some YouTube videos, all this other. The one I would have to say the day I became a Bad Bunny fan was when he was, I think that was it 2023 or 2024? I think it might have been 2023. Hold on for a second. Let me look that up real quick. Let me just see. Let me just see the event. Hold on. Yep, it was. It was Backlash 2023. It's a wrestling pay-per-view. And that was the first time I had ever really had sat down and seen anything Bad Bunny related. Like, I was aware of Bad Bunny. I knew who he was, but it's just like I didn't really listen to his music that much. I didn't really like I knew of him, but just didn't know him. But when he did that pay-per-view Backlash, because it took place in Puerto Rico, so it's like, yeah, it only makes sense. Plus, I believe he did say he was a wrestling fan growing up and stuff. So that man, and he had a match. Like, for those that don't know, Bad Bunny had a match. He went up against Damian Priest, and I'll have to say, like, freaking kudos to Damian Priest because yeah, he made Bad Bunny, but also Bad Bunny made himself seem like that he was like a professional wrestler. Like Damian Priest, I mean, you would have like he sold those moves like yeah, Bad Bunny was like he's been a wrestler for like 20 years or something like that. He's just been a wrestling fan. I'm like, unless Bad Bunny got like a wrestling career that we don't know about, then I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, then yeah, because no, I'm saying when bro, even if you're just like wanting to just like you're not trying to watch the whole match because I looked it up and they said the match was like 25 minutes and stuff, but even if you just want to see like when Bad Bunny had came out there, because you see where most celebrities when they come out there, it's like you'll see like depending on who the celebrity is, like you'll hear some cheers, you'll hear where it's like some people be going crazy over them, but for the most part it's like, and I'm trying to think like and what's funny, I feel like that even when Trump, when he had his little moment in wrestling, I feel like Bad Bunny's moment in wrestling was 10 times bigger than his. Yeah, Donald Trump, he might have been on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania, but it's like I feel like that was at a point in time where he wasn't the Trump that we all know of today. I feel like this was like a somewhat respected Trump. But yeah, if I'd known back then who he was, I'm like I probably wouldn't have been a fan of that WrestleMania as much. But anyways, but no, like and it's funny too because Backlash, that's not even like the main like wrestling event. WrestleMania is, but I feel like that the way the crowd went crazy for Bad Bunny, and I'm like, even if you where is Trump from? Hold on for a second, because I'm like I'm curious. I'm curious to see where he was like born, what state he was born in. But that'd be crazy if he wasn't even born in this country. So New York. The funny thing is, They can let's say it was like back in its like when he to like 2007. I think that was the year he showed up at WrestleMania. Let's say there was an event where he was at Madison Square Garden. I feel like that cuz that's in New York. So if they had it where he was at Madison Square Garden and he had like opened up or whatever and things, I still feel like that the crowd, it wouldn't be as big, or it just they wouldn't be as like alive as they were when Bad Bunny, when he came out in that 2023 Backlash pay-per-view. Like that was, I had to say that in my opinion, best performance that a celebrity like turned wrestler situation, best performance that could have been given out. So that's why I'm like, yeah, with Bad Bunny, like the disrespect that Trump's trying to like pass along to Bad Bunny, I'm like, fam, the thing is this, I'm most likely not gonna understand one word that Bad Bunny is gonna say unless he surprises everybody and does his performance in English. But I don't think that's gonna happen, and I wouldn't even want that to happen. I'm like, nah, bro, whatever you feel passionate about. Like if I had to give out some advice to Bad Bunny, I highly doubt he's gonna be looking at me for advice. But anyways, I would say you go out there and you do what makes you comfortable. You know, because at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, if this crowd, the crowd's gonna love you regardless. There's gonna be people that are specifically there just to see Bad Bunny's halftime show. They ain't gonna know who's. The funny thing is, it's like we don't even know who's going to be what teams is gonna be at the Super Bowl. So I guess like for a non-football fan, they're like, wait, is this stuff like discussed beforehand? No, we don't know. All we just know is that Bad Bunny is going to do the halftime show, and me personally, I feel like it's going to be my favorite halftime show is probably Kendrick's last year because I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan. But I don't know, man. It's like Kendrick. I think that this is probably, if it's not one of the biggest halftime performances in Super Bowl history, it's definitely going to be the biggest. If it ain't one of the biggest, it's definitely going to be the biggest. So yeah, Trump. Let's see you go out there and give out a halftime. And the funny thing is, it could be in the state where you got the most votes. I guarantee, and I promise you, there's gonna be a lot of confused people there. But yeah, my thing is this. It's like, yeah, let's see Trump do a halftime performance show. That's what I would like to see. I'm like, so it's one of those things where I'm like, you are not in no place to be judging people when I'm like, yeah, we gonna talk about Trump. I'm like, yeah, let's ask. I'm like, let's see that Epstein list. Let's see that Epstein files. You know, I'm like, let's keep the conversation there with you. But with Bad Bunny, I hope Bad Bunny has the best halftime performance of all time. That's what I'm hoping for him. I'm like, yeah, we might not be able to understand, but I mean, yeah, that's why we got Google and genius.com, and we can look up, I guess, like if we're trying to figure out his lyrics and stuff, then yeah, but yeah, I hope he has like the best possible halftime performance, because I'm like, he deserves it. I feel like Bad Bunny, he's in a point of his career where it's like, if you haven't already, you're becoming a legend. So that's why I'm like, yeah, bro, Bad Bunny, he ain't gonna get no disrespect from me. I tell you that much. I became a Bad Bunny fan in 2023 when he was at Backlash. So, but anyways, yeah, Trump, I'm like, ain't nobody listening to anything you have to say when it comes to a halftime. And I guarantee, and I promise you, if it was left up to him on who would do a halftime performance show, it wouldn't be as good as Bad Bunny. So, anyways, with that, who would Morgan Wallen or something like that? I'm like, yeah, bro, ain't nobody. I'm like, that would be that wouldn't be good at all. I'm like, how you guys go from Kendrick Lamar to Morgan Wallen? I'm like, no, you have to go up to like somebody in the same category and stuff. So, and there's no disrespect to Morgan Wallen, but I'm just saying, if it's a toss up between Bad Bunny and Morgan Wallen, come on now. Yeah, it's gonna probably be a lot of American people saying, "Oh yeah, we want Morgan Wallen," but the music, like straight up just hardcore music fans, yeah, they gonna, because they know Bad Bunny gonna put on. Besides his music, it's definitely. I just feel like that he's gonna go above and beyond just with the scenery of his halftime performance. So yeah, maybe he just might be on the stage and he's just singing and stuff. Maybe it might not be like no like he ain't gonna be going above and beyond, but I feel like he's gonna be like, okay, The Weeknd had that one halftime performance show, and that was pretty good. I would have to say that would probably be mine, because I know people would probably be like, oh, Michael Jackson's was the best. I never had sat down down and watch Michael Jackson's halftime performance show, but it's Michael Jackson. We all know that his is most likely going to be the best of all time. So yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, Bad Bunny, Kendrick, all those guys. It's like they could even all team up and try to do a halftime performance show that's going to top Michael Jackson's. It's Michael Jackson. We ain't nobody topping him. So, but anyways, and yeah, I know for sure Trump ain't gonna be doing better than nobody. But yeah, overall though, it's like I just know that Bad Bunny's unless he's messing up out of it, not singing right, all these like errors and all these other different things. That'll be the only way I could see his halftime performance show not being good. But if this is Bad Bunny we're talking about, I feel like this man, he don't even need to have a microphone. He could just be up there just singing some music off of his phone or something. It's like it's still gonna be good. This man can have a whole he can have a whole virtual halftime like it's like, yeah, download it on your phone and then watch it there, and it's still gonna be a better halftime performance than anything Trump can put together. So, but anyways, with that being said, yeah, I ain't nobody listening to you, Trump, on no Bad Bunny. So anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.